We are pleased that you came.
How could I not? For some reason, I no longer hear the Lich King's voice in my head. My will is my own once again. You Dreadlords seem to know why.
We've discovered that the Lich King is losing his power. As it wanes, so too does his ability to command undead such as you.
And what of King Arthas? What about his powers?
Though his Runeblade Frostmourne carries powerful enchantments, Arthas's own powers will fade in time. It is inevitable.
You seek to overthrow him, and you want my help to do it.
The Legion may be defeated, but we are the Nathrezim. We'll not let some upstart human get the best of us. Arthas must fall.
The Lich Kel'Thuzad is far too loyal to betray his master. But you, on the other hand...
Hate him. I have my own reasons for seeking vengeance. Arthas murdered my people and turned me into this monstrosity. I may take part in your bloody coup, but I will do so in my own way.
I, for one, do not trust her. Her heart is still elven. She will never side with us. Don't be too hasty. She has great spirit, but her hatred for Arthas will ultimately serve our cause.
Agreed. Well, if that's settled, let the festivities commence.
So the seizures have been getting worse?
Yes. With my powers drained, I can barely command my own warriors. The Lich King warned me that if I didn't reach Northrend soon, all could be lost.
Fear not, my king. Everything is being prepared for your departure. The ships are waiting at the coast, and...
There's been a change of plans, King Arthas. You're not going anywhere.
Assassins! It's a trap!
You should never have returned, human. Weakened as you are, we have assumed control over the majority of your warriors. It seems your reign was short-lived.
There are too many of them, my king. Flee! Escape from the city! I'll find my own way out and meet you in the wilderness.
All right, Lich. Good luck. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? No one orders me around. Frostmourne hung.
Our master Kel'Thuzad sent us to aid you. Our new skeletal mages will make short work of the rebels.
Very good. We'll need to move quickly and find any others still loyal to me. We're going to need all the support we can get. Last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like
The dead shall serve.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. No one will shoot around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? The restless dead await. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. No one orders me around. last. Finally. Speak, fool. At last. Frostborn hungers. At last. For the Lich King. You will know endless now, Frostborn. No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool. This better be for the Lich King. As the shadow, no one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. For no Lich King around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What does the shadow do? Speak, fool. The restless dead await. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. The dead shall serve. As the shadow will. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. At last. Finally. No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. At last. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. Speak, fool. At last. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. The restless dead await. What is it? No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last. Finally. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. At last. This is...
The rebels nearly had us, King Arthas.
I would not leave my subjects to be slaughtered by this rabble.
Then we shall stand by you till the end.
At last. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
Make your choice.
At last. Finally. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. At last.
Inventory is full.
Frostborn hungers. At last.
Inventory is full.
No one orders me around.
This better be good.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it? Finally.
The restless
Tread
dead
lightly.
await.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. What is it now? Frostborn hungers. Finally. At last. I have need of your abilities, little shade. Will you help me?
I live only to serve you, King Arthas.
No one orders me around. What is it now? This is more like it. Finally. At last. Frostborn hungers. At last. This is... I have need of you warriors. Come with me. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. For the Lich King.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly.
I shall be your eyes. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Finally. The Dreadlord's guards are stationed outside that armory. If we can fight our way past them, we could commandeer the meat wagons held inside. Finally. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Finally. What is it now? Speak. No one orders.
What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide
Speak,
me.
fool.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
What is it now? This is more like it. I call upon your loyalty. Will you serve me? Finally, some firepower. These will help us with the main gate's defenses. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. What is it?
The rest
Speak, fool. What is it? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. What is it now?
Your pain.
My sight is yours. I go unseen.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
What we do?
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly.
This better be good. For the Lich
Speak.
King.
What is it? No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
The dead shall serve. This better be good.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it.
The restless
No
dead
one orders
await.
me around.
We done waiting.
Speak, fool.
The dead shall serve, as the shadow will. The restless dead await.
What is it now? Frostmourne. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. No one orders me around. What is it? Speak, fool.
This better be good.
No one orders me around.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers. What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes. All shall be revealed. Let's see. All shall be revealed. Let's see. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it.
Inventory is full.
Ah, at last. No one orders me around. Finally. Now, Frostborn. Frostborn hungers. What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers.
What needs revealing? My sight is yours.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? Speak, fool.
What does the shadow see?
What is it now? Tread lightly.
The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Let
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now?
Our forces are
At
under
last. Frostmourne hungers.
Your pain shall be legendary. You there. Will you not stand by your king?
I shall be your eyes revealing. My sight is yours.
Speak, fool.
I shall be
What
your
needs
eyes revealing.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's see. All shall
Tread
be revealed.
What is it now? Ah,
These piles of corpses will serve us well. We can reanimate the bodies and bolster our forces as we move.
at last. No one orders me around. This is more like it.
You're right.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
This better be good. For the Lich King.
Tread lightly. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last.
The restless dead await.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool.
What does the
Tread
shadow
lightly.
do?
Speak. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
The restless dead await.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally.
My sight is yours.
What is it now? Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it. All shall be
What is it
revealed.
now?
This is more like it. At last. No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. Tread lightly. At last. No one orders me around.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is what it is. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. At last. No one orders me. Tread lightly. Finally. This is more like it. What is it? Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now?
What needs revealing? Let's see.
Tread lightly.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last. What is it now?
My sight is yours. All shall be revealed. Let's see. It's revealing.
No one orders me around.
I shall be your eyes.
This is
What
more
does
like
the
it.
shadow will?
What is it now?
The dead shall serve.
Speak, fool. At last. No one orders me around. Now. Finally. What is it? We will end this woman. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours.
Must be.
I shall be. My sight is yours. I'll
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me. Now. Now, you will know endless torment. Tread lightly. No one orders me.
The rest of the dead awaits.
Tread lightly.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around.
The dead shall serve.
What is it? No one orders me. Fine. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
What does the shadow will?
What is it now?
Our forces are under attack.
I go unseen. What needs revealing?
No one orders me around.
I'll look into
Speak,
it.
fool. No one orders me around.
The restless dead await.
Our forces are under
For
attack.
the
Speak,
Lich
My
King.
sight is yours. Let's see.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Speak, fool. For the Lich King. No one orders me around. At last. Frostborn hunger.
What does the shadow
Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
The restless dead
What
await.
now? Tread lightly. What is it now?
Faithless coward. You will know end this crime.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool.
What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. This is more like Frostborn hunger.
What needs revealing? I'll look into
No one orders me around. Ah, at last.
I'll make sure you suffer.
What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Finally.
The dead
Tread
shall
lightly.
serve.
Your pain shall be legendary. No one orders me around.
What does the
The
shadow
dead
will?
shall serve. Speak, fool.
This better be good.
Tread lightly.
The restless dead await.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is what
You will know end this crime.
Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it. What is it?
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders
The
me
dead
around.
shall serve. The restless dead await. Let darkness
Tread
guide.
lightly. What is it now?
What does the shadow will?
Or the least. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Finally. This is more likely.
Faithless coward.
Frostborn hungers. For the Lich King. This is more likely. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. What is it now? Tread lightly. Finally.
The restless dead await. What does the shadow will?
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
We have no time for this. We must find our way out. You have my thanks, ladies. But where is your mistress? Where is Sylvanas?
She sent us to find you, Great King. We've come to escort you across the river. Once we cross it, we'll take refuge in the wilderness.